Hello and welcome to this tutorial. Today it's not so much a tutorial as it is an FYI. I am in my Windows control panel and my goal here is to show you how to perhaps make your computer a little more user friendly or so that you can enjoy your time spent on the computer a little bit more and be more helpful to you. So how we reach our control panel is we come down to Start, our Start button. We left click that and we go into Control Panel. And then this is what we see. So we're going to be talking about the appearance and themes of our machine today. So we're going to left click on that and then we have this drop down. Now we're going to be talking, I'm not going to go into demonstrate the fonts. What this one is the fonts that your computer recognizes and uses. This comes in handy. You'll see a whole bunch of files if you go into there. If you left click on that, you'll see a whole page full of different fonts. It can get a little overwhelming. And what this is especially is important when you are building a website. There are you can choose your fonts, and a lot of times on your editor some of them show this next to the font itself you will see like two little T's, and what that means is true type. And what that is telling you is that this particular font shows the same on any browser. It's cross-browser friendly. Other than that, that's all I know how to explain that one. The user account picture we're not going to go into. That's what you chose when you set up your computer. What we're going to look at though is our mouse pointers and our high contrast. We're going to start off with mouse pointers, and I'm going to left click on that and this box comes up. Now what this box is telling us, and we'll start over here with the buttons at the top here. This tab is talking about our mouse and our left and right mouse buttons and how they behave. Of course there I don't have it switched around because I am such a habit. I've learned left and right, and if I go messing around with it I'll get all confused. It doesn't take much to confuse me. The double click speed has to deal with the folders to set your double click the folder to test your setting. If the folder does not open or close, try using a slower setting, and here that's how fast it goes. Okay. Now if we go slow, it's a little bit slower, so I like it kind of sort of midway. And then you can turn on the click lock. Now what this does is that it enables you to highlight and drag without holding down your left button on your mouse. To use it, once you have a tick mark in here, you briefly press the mouse button, and then you put it over where you want it and briefly touch it. Then to release it, you drag it to wherever you want it, and then you click it again to release it. So that's how you can change that. The pointers right here, as you can see I have mine in large, extra large. And down here it shows the different, how it appears when it's doing different functions. Now you can change this. There's a whole bunch of choices here. Here's the 3D scheme. It shows you what it looks like. And so on. Here's the old-fashioned with the pointer and different things going on. I guess it's just whatever strikes your fancy. I've been using this one. I kind of like it, especially when I do tutorials. It's a little easier to see my arrow, my pointer. The pointer options this shows the speed. You can go really fast so that it moves pretty quick. Mine's pretty quick. Or you can go really slow. Now I'm not going to do that because it is like really, really slow. Well, here it is. I mean, I'm moving my mouse and it's just not going at all. So that's how that does that. And you can enhance the pointer precision as well. So I have that clicked as well. You can automatically move your pointer if you put a tick mark in here to a default on a dialog box, and you can leave trails behind your mouse if you so desire. Now right now it shows it's on long. I don't know if you can see this. I don't know if I'm just dragging my mouse around and how it is appearing or not, but it's definitely got a whole bunch of little arrows following along behind it. Or you can go short, and it's just a little tiny bit, hardly noticeable at all. I don't use it at all. However, I do hide the pointer while I'm typing, otherwise the pointer gets in my way, and it just makes me a little crazy. You can also, if you ever lose your mouse, if you want to prevent that, you can put a tick mark in here, and then you just press your control key, and you'll see the mouse or the cursor do something, so that it'll, I don't know if it flashes or whatever, but it says, okay, here I am. The wheel, some of you have it in the middle of your mouse, others have a thumb wheel, and roll the wheel one notch to scroll. Okay, so when you scroll it, when I move it one notch, it will show 3 lines at a time. Or you can click it to show one screen at a time. Just kind of depends on what you are doing at the time. The hardware I'm not going to go into because I don't mess with that at all. But once you're all done here, then you click Apply and OK. Alright, and since I didn't change anything, so high contrast. Now this is especially good for if you have vision problems or hearing problems. The keyboard, it has sticky keys, filter keys, and toggle keys, and this just tells your keyboard how to act, and it has settings and everything for that. All right, on your shortcuts and stuff. Now the sound tab deals with how the sounds can actually be displayed. On this top one, the Sound Sentry, if you want Windows to generate a visual warning when your system makes a sound, you can put a tick mark here and it will do that. And the visual warning you can actually choose. You can have it flash the active caption bar, you can flash the desktop, so you have like 3 different visual warnings that it can do for you. Also, you can tell it to actually display captions for the speech and sounds that the sounds make. So if you use sounds, it will make a sound when your computer shows something. It will tell you what it is, like a horn, and will honk or whatever. Okay, so that's what that does. The display is what shows, this is for visually, this makes it visually easy to use. I have gotten used to the traditional, if you will, makeup of my screen, but some people have a hard time with that, and so you use the high contrast. Now you have settings for this, and you can have a keyboard shortcut to enable this, and then you can also choose the appearance that you want it to have. Now you can, as you can see, you have quite a few different selections that you can make. as you can see, I have used the let's use the black extra large. Okay, and I will click OK so that you can see that. You probably won't see that. Oh, it's also asking me first thing on the blink rate of my cursor. As you can see, there's a cursor right here, and it's not real super fast, but it's medium, I guess. And there it is at really fast, and there it is just sitting there. It's not doing anything. So you can adjust that, the blink rate, and as you can see, it's very narrow right now, but you can take that all the way up to fairly wide. However, whatever you like. Okay, your mouse. You can make your mouse keys, move your mouse basically, with the arrow keys on your keyboard. And this is basically, if you want that to do that, you use the mouse keys, the settings. It tells you, it shows you how to set it, and so on and so forth to use that. And once you got it to where you want it, you click OK. And then the general is just kind of the basic settings on this. So once you're done, I am going to click Apply, and it should switch over to the high contrast. So let's see. Oops. And we have to wait for a moment while it changes. And as you can see, it has switched over. And it's definitely, of course, you know, you can still move everything around, but it is on a black background with extra large icons and so on, and the fonts. So it's a little easier to see. And this also, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it also, on your toolbar, taskbar on the bottom there, it enlarges those icons and such as well. So I hope that this has been of some help to you, and that it will help you enjoy your computer, your time on the computer more. I thank you for watching.